PT, a couple of days on from Gillingham, another game to come and another away trip. We head to Exeter. What are we expecting from them?
Yeah, listen, they've had a really good start to the season. They're up there and doing really well at the minute, but we're going to have a game plan going into it, and if we can execute that, we feel we can be successful.
As we're doing the interview on Wednesday morning, have you had a chance to look at them?
We've had a little time to look at them, yeah. We've got in early this morning, had a little look at them, worked on a few bits today, so work on a few more bits Friday, ready for the game on Saturday.
And they're obviously flying high, as you say. What do you see as their main threats and what you've seen?
I think they're just consistent in everything they do. They put balls in the channel, they compete, they scrap, and when they need to tidy the game up, they can play as well. You don't start the season like they have been an average team. They're a good side, they've got good experience in the team, and they're up there for a reason, but it's down to us to work out a way to combat that.
I think Gillingham was our second midweek game of the season. The games are obviously starting to come thick and fast. Now, when you are playing midweek Saturday, how much does that affect your preparation for games?
Yeah, it's not too bad. What affects you is the time you had on at the end of the games. You know what I mean? We're down to 9 men last night, and there's 9 minutes added on at the end, and that takes a toll on the players. But listen, we've got all the protocols in place to recover, and so we're ready to go again. The lads recovered well today. The lads that didn't play have trained a little bit harder today, and then we go again on Friday, ready for the game Saturday.
There is more stoppage time, as you say. Is preparation maybe different now to what it was even last year because of those extra?
No, not really. I mean, because we can't plan for how much stoppage time they're adding on. You know what I mean? You just never know. 1 minute it's 2. One week they had 2 minutes on. The next week they had 9 or 10. I just don't know where they get their numbers from. But listen, it is what it is, and we can't keep complaining about things. We've just got to get on with it and deal with it, really.
And just on Gillingham, but obviously it ended in defeat, but for the first 60 minutes or so, there were a lot of positives for us to take.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of positives, a lot of positive performances, individually and collectively. So I think there was a lot to come out of the game. Listen, when you have 2 men sent off in quick succession, it does take its toll and has an effect on how the game pans out, and I think that showed. But for the first 60 minutes, I think we can be really pleased with what we see and what we got out of the lads.
And how encouraged were you and the rest of the coaching team with those? It was 8 changes, wasn't it? Those that came into the team.
Yeah, but that's what it's about. We've got a squad. We've built a squad, and now we've got them back from injury. Now everyone's ready to compete for a starting 11 shirt. So that's what we wanted, and that's what we've managed to build. Now, as I say, they're back from injury, so we've got competitiveness all over the pitch now.
And just lastly, Exeter's not as local as Gillingham. It's a long old way away, isn't it? Just a message for the fans who are making the trip down there.
Yeah, no, listen, I think the fans have been great again. I mean, I know even at Gillingham, they still made a lot of noise and nearly outnumbered the Gillingham fans. I think, they've been class all season for us, and we just need it again. Just keep spurring the lads on, keep getting behind them. We're nearly where we want to be, do you know what I mean? But we need that extra support from them to keep going.